7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball hard, but take you shots. Nigga harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
The 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 20 carries, 91 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. This is caught the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for Detroit. And even 60 yards. excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Hampton. He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could be a game of offense. We've seen 2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt
you. Gets around him. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To number 80. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On fourth down, Edwards. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 7.
We'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Edwards. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. To throw is Edwards from the gun on third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, Wakefield. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
It's 4th down.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 23. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 15.
Back to throw. Edwards. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. This one complete to Colts. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw here. That's complete to Ward. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
A gain of 11 makes it third.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Colts are once again back in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Edwards throwing to start the drive. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. From the 31, here's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Edwards. dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Off-play action, Edwards. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Edwards. Over the middle, complete to Tate.
Edwards pass. Complete.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle is Hampton. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Lions at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Operating from the gun, Edwards.
Edwards pass.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
The 3-yard
So
line.
as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Edwards operating from the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
In motion is Colts. They'll look to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Second and 13.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here's third and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
A quick feed from Tate.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Edwards. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Edwards now from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
2nd down and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our
Here's
trip
Scott
through
Hansen.
the NFL starts now. We begin at
already started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Edwards. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Edwards. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Colts 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Edwards. They wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Edwards. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. He'll get this to Ward. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Brought in by Colts. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd and 9 now. And incomplete on a deep ball.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Edwards. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down. A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Edwards. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Edwards. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And they will finally get him down. How about that return? They'll be set up well as time has run out in this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. They'll run on first down. Wakefield.
45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Kicker here is complete. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. He'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them.
Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Edwards. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Give here to Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Edwards. Over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete.
Edwards pass.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Edwards. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Lions first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Edwards. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes it to Tate. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Edwards. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 16-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off-play action. Edwards. And this is caught at the 8. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
2nd and inches at the Colts 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Edwards. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Complete, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Lions, first down. First and goal, Detroit.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want in the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
32-yard line.
On first down, Wakefield. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Wakefield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Here now, 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and 1.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points left.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag.